Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay, take two. Karen and I are trying to get on here live together so that we can share with you the health benefits and ways and reasons that you can and should use all of the featured oils this week that are on promo. So if you haven't seen my previous video, this is just to repeat myself for a second, not too long because you can go watch that. But we wanted to get on here and share with you what, because when I did the video before, I didn't know what all the oils were, but now we know that's revealed. So hi, Karen. Yay.
Hi, I made it. Can you hear me?
You're here. Okay, great. Okay,
Good.
guys, this is Karen. She's awesome. Karen is one of the leaders on my team. She's an incredible human, and she has done so many things to work on her health with a lot of deep health stuff that she had going on. And so she found doTERRA, and doTERRA simplified her life in many ways, right, Karen? Yeah. So
Absolutely. Wish I had
yeah.
Karen.
So Karen and I are going to show you some of the health benefits and the reasons and the ways that you can use all the benefits that are on promotion this week. Hi, Susie. We have shared about this already yesterday, but we didn't know what all the oils were, and now we know. They were supposed to be a surprise, and the surprise got a little spoiled, and we're going to share it with you because I think it's fun to know what they are. So we're going to go through them one by one really quick and share with you some of the benefits. Karen's going to show you a book that is amazing that teaches you how to use the oils. And we will tell you, the way BOGO week works is you can choose. You can either buy the individual pairings each day, and they're 24-hour flash sales. So like today's is buy Purify and you get Citronella for free. And we'll teach you about the benefits in just a second. So that's only for today. After midnight tonight, Mountain Time, this pairing is done. You cannot get that oil free anymore. We'll share with you what they're going to be every day this week, but we want you also to know that you also have the option, which we highly recommend, of getting all of these 10 oils in one box. It's called the BOGO box. Actually, it's just 9 oils that are featured tomorrow through Friday, but when you get the box, you get an extra bonus oil of Copaiba Touch, which we will teach you about. This will not be one of the BOGOs Tuesday through Friday. This is only with the box, and the box is 50% sold out right now. So if you want it, you need to act fast because it might sell out by the end of the day. And we want to tell you the price up front.
Yeah.
And we will tell you the price of the individual pairings also. If you really only want 1 or 2 of the pairings, you have that option. But the box saves you a ton of money. So new customers, new to doTERRA, if you get started with the box, it's $134. But the price of these, actually you get a bonus oil. You get Lavender Touch because Karen is doing a really cool program with doTERRA where they give you an extra free oil. And so you get Lavender Touch only if you're new. And so the price of these 11 oils together is plus the $35 membership fee with doTERRA, which all that is it unlocks a 25% discount for you for a year. And normally shipping is $7, but it's free with the kit. So normally these oils, the membership and the shipping add up to $329.50, but you only pay $134. So you're literally saving $195. So you're saving more than you're spending. And really, when you think about it, it makes these oils like less than $13 a piece since there's 11 of them. And you can think of it that way. So it's an awesome savings. If you are a current customer, you won't get the Lavender Touch free because that's just for new members. However, the cool thing you get to opt into if you want is ordering it via our loyalty rewards program, because if you do that, you're going to earn $13 to $40 in free doTERRA product credit. So it's a pretty sweet deal. And you pay the same price. You pay $134 for these 10 oils if you get the box. Okay, so we'll share with you the price of the individual pairings, and we're going to dive in. Anything you want to add before we dive in with the book and stuff, Karen?
I,
Yeah.
I would just say it's kind of a no-brainer if you use oils already, or if you're trying to introduce more natural solutions into your home, because this is a way to do it. doTERRA only does this 2 or 3 times a year, and it's like your home apothecary that you're investing in. So check out what we have to say about each of the pairings, see which pairings speak to you, and then if all of them seem like they'd be a benefit, then
And
snag
I
box.
would say, I would add to that too. I just think most people are into and open to natural health and wellness and wanting to use and incorporate it more. The cool thing that Karen's going to show you on her end is the book that we have that we give to you guys as new customers, because we want you to have a resource that teaches you how to use the oil. So you're going to love this book. It makes using oils so simple and so easy. And it is really beyond time for everyone to learn how to use natural remedies. I think that we can all know that with shortages of everything and the overburdened healthcare system, there's so many things we can be doing at home to empower ourselves and our whole families and just feel more independent and empowered in that way. And that's what you use the oils for. They're not just pretty smells, they are like health, like this is for your whole family. And doTERRA designed this really intentionally for really good oils for the summer in particular. So listen up, and Karen's gonna flip her screen and show us the book, and we're gonna start with Purify, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can get
Cool.
this right. All right, so Pam's holding up Purify. So Purify is a blend. It's called the cleansing blend. This is the advanced oil magic book, you guys. It's one of my favorites, one of Pam's favorites, because of the simplicity. So here are the top uses for this blend. And the blend has lime, lemon, Siberian fir, citronella, tea tree, and cilantro. I'd say it has like a really antiseptic, clean smell. First, the air freshener. So if you have any, you cook bacon, you burn toast, those smells that just linger, this is a great one. Foot odors, stick it in your kids' shoes, stick it in your shoes, a few drops. Laundry is really great. You can see the other ones, bites and stings also. And then I've got this other book, which is Essential Emotions, and it talks about the energetic frequencies and the emotional aspects of these oils, because they impact us at an emotional level, not just a kind of physical or mental level. And lemon and Purify, really what it's known for is revitalizing the energy system, releasing toxic emotions. So similar to how it's cleaning our environment, it's also cleaning our energy. Look at this. I love this. It can clear negative energy from the household and the environment, as well as cleanse the air of odor and harmful microorganisms. So remember these, the chemical constituents in here, they're legit. They're really cleaning. They're not just changing the smell. They're actually disinfecting the air or whatever you put it on,
And I
your
love
energy.
that it helps cleanse and detoxify your physical and your emotional environment, because if you have emotions stuck inside of you that you haven't dealt with and you just try to avoid and ignore things, that will manifest into a physical form eventually. And so we need to not avoid our feelings and our traumas that we've experienced, but actually process them. And Purify helps you to release it, like acknowledge and release. My favorite uses, also it's very good for mold. So you can spray like your shower with it. I love to use it in my laundry. I put a drop in my fabric softener compartment of the washer with vinegar. You don't need toxic dryer sheets anymore. This stuff smells amazing. It will deodorize your clothes and smell really good. Really effective. Okay. I love to put a drop on a little napkin on the bottom of my trash can when I change my trash bags. It just keeps it really fresh and smelling good. It also deodorizes shoes. You can put it on a cotton ball and put it in stinky shoes. Really good stuff here, Purify. So next we're going to talk about Citronella, because if you get Purify today and you only want to get this one, you will get Citronella for free. Karen, how much is Purify? Do you have that written down? Okay.
I don't actually, Pam.
I'll try to find it while you're going over that. But so Purify, and guys, when we share the prices with you, we're sharing the wholesale prices, which is a 25% discount. And that's how all our customers order everything, because you're getting 25% off. So why would you not? So I'll find the price.
So let me go through Citronella. So you guys, Citronella, You probably know the smell, right? It's kind of like the bug repellent smell, I would say, and that's because it is an insect repellent. Also works on lice, toenail fungus, body odor. Look at that. You apply to underarms and bottoms of the feet. Also helps with hair, protecting against sun damage and removing tangles. So if you have different oil books, you might see different uses. And there's so many different uses for one oil because there are so many naturally occurring chemical constituents in each one that they target, you know, such a variety of things. Like there's an example of other uses. Let me move on to the emotional properties really quickly. So think about what it does physically. It's also doing it energetically. So it's potent for repelling unwanted invaders from the body and energy field. Assists individuals in expelling undesirables once they have been established. It's especially helpful when individuals have unconsciously allowed small irritations and judgments to build up over time. So I think that's fascinating. And the way to use these emotionally, you can actually apply topically, bottoms of feet, or diffuse. A spray mist often helps. I also just learned, you know, we all have like an aura, like an energetic field. And you can actually use oils like citronella and kind of put a drop on your hand and actually like 2 to 6 feet, I think it is, kind of rub around you and see if you feel a difference, really repelling the negativity coming at you, which we need
the oil of averting, exactly. So it will protect, it's protective. Thank you, Susie, for posting the price. Purify is $22. So if you buy Purify today, you get citronella free. I wanted to share 2 very important uses I forgot for Purify too. Bug bites. If you get a bug bite that's itchy and irritating, I will put Purify right on that spot. Also good for that is lavender and peppermint, I like, and tea tree. So I actually make a roller bottle of all 4 of those together, but you can use this alone. It works really well. And the other cool thing is ticks. Actually, my daughter got bit by a tick, and I'm going to share what we've been doing to help protect her from anything that might come with that. And Purify is one of the essential oils for that we've been putting on the spot. And citronella, another cool use for citronella oil too. One, you can put it in your diffuser, and if you have, we have a couple diffusers that are cordless. They have to be charged, but then if they're charged, you can move it around the house. So I like to put citronella in and take it outside on the patio because it will repel bugs, and it works really well, and it smells way better than a citronella candle because this is the actual citronella plant instead of the fake citronella that's in a candle. It's also a really good hair toner. So if you need toning for your hair, you can add it to your shampoo or even a drop in your hands, then your shampoo, and use it in that way. So that's today's buy one get one free deal. Tomorrow's is going to be cilantro. If you buy cilantro, you get island mint for free. So we're going to talk about cilantro next. And cilantro, by the way, is $26. In a very underrated oil. Wait till you learn about this.
Yeah, definitely. So I think a lot of us probably know cilantro is really good at pulling heavy metals. So that's the first one listed here. Apply to the bottoms of the feet in the morning and at night. Also good for bad breath. Helpful for detoxing. Related to that, I'm sure. Apply over the liver, kidney, bottoms of the feet. Also really good for fungal infections. And there is... I saw a study yesterday done by Johns Hopkins using cilantro for a skin infection. It was like the most effective item that they used. So, like for instance, niacin, you know, is a medicine. Well, this is an alternative. Could be an alternative. So body odor and cooking, of course. And then with cooking, you guys, dip a toothpick into the bottle. Like, don't even use a whole drop. They're really, really strong.
That's right.
You can always add more, but you can't take away. So those are some other uses.
Yes.
Pam, do you want to talk about your favorite?
So heavy metal detox for sure, which is exactly what I've been using it for. I do want to add to that. If you're working on heavy metal detox, make sure you're using a binder. If you want to learn more about that, you can message Karen and I, but there are different options you have that you want to be taking a binder if you're trying to pull out heavy metals and toxins and molds and things like that from your body. You need a binder because this will kick things up and help them detach from the cells that they're holding on to, but then it'll just be floating around if you don't take a binder. The binder helps the heavy metals to bind, and then you can eliminate it through your poop.
Yeah, I think it's called auto intoxication.
Exactly.
If it keeps circulating.
I know.
We don't sell a binder.
Everyone's
I wish
begging
we
for
did.
that. I think eventually doTERRA will sell a binder because everyone asks for it. So that's my favorite. But another hidden use for it that you guys probably don't realize, because I don't even think it's in the books, but lemon, lavender, and peppermint is such a good trio for allergies. But when it doesn't work for me, when it's not enough, I add cilantro. And the other one I'll add is Melissa, but you could try cilantro first because it is more affordable and it's on BOGO. And I add that to the mix, and it makes such a difference for my reaction to the pollen. Really cool. Yeah, very cool. And cooking and guacamole. Come on now, no. Guacamole. Okay.
So here's the emotional. So cilantro, the oil of releasing control. That's another one we probably can all use. So cilantro facilitates a detoxification of negative emotions and debris. It's helpful in lightening one's load through the release of issues buried in the body, heart, and soul. Those in need of cilantro may attempt to obsessively control other people or manage their environment. Inwardly, these individuals may experience a great deal of worry and mental strain.
I know.
I mean, come on. I'm kind of sensing a pattern here on the emotional side of all the
I mean,
oils.
hey, they know what they're doing when they choose these oils. They know what's going on in the world and what we're all kind of struggling with and what we need support with. So, yeah. So with cilantro, tomorrow, Wednesday, cilantro's 26. For free, you're going to get a very cool oil that isn't probably in the books because this is a limited edition oil. It's called Island Mint, and it's a blend of lime, lemon, peppermint, and spruce. So it really does smell very tropical, which is why it's a great summer oil. Maybe you want to be at the beach, but you're not. You can create that vibe in your home. I also like this in the car. We have a little like car diffuser that we just have on the air vent, and I will put a drop on the felt pad there. So when the air blows, it's blowing this like, it's minty but citrusy, so it's very uplifting and energizing for when you're driving.
Yeah, and I know it's not in the books because it's not a permanent oil, but there's a lot of information on Island Mint on doTERRA's website, so you can check there. And I saw focus and concentration,
which makes sense because it's a mixture of mints. Yeah,
so
mints and citruses. They're going to always help with focus, concentration, energy, and mood support. So. Okay, so that's Wednesdays. Thursdays is going to be a buy one, get two free deal, which is always very exciting. And that's cool because Neroli is the one that you buy. And Neroli is one of the more pricey oils. It's just, the oils are all different prices because some of them are really hard to source and they are more delicate plants and they don't give as high of a yield. And Neroli is one of those. So this is a touch, meaning it's diluted with fractionated coconut oil and you can put it right on your skin. So Neroli is $52, but you're getting two free oils with it. So we'll tell you about them, but I'll tell you real quick. Spearmint and lime come free. And I just need to say, like, if you are interested in just these three oils, it's definitely a no-brainer to get the BOGO box because this is $52 alone. And if you're a new customer, you would have to add $35 to that. So then you're getting up close to the price of the whole box, which is only $134, which gives you 11 oils instead of just the three. So let's talk to you about Neroli. And I'm going to put it on, actually, while you look that.
Okay, so Neroli is one of my favorite smells. And Pam and I have a teammate who named her dog Neroli. Call him Nero for short.
It's that good.
I love that. So yeah, it's that good. So scar tissues and stretch marks, really good there. Scar tissue might take a while. Just apply every day, massage in multiple times if you can. Perfume. So you guys, this is a pure fume. When I first smelled it, it reminded me of my very favorite perfume from the south of France. And sure enough, I went and looked at ingredients, and Neroli was the first oil. Cramps and spasms, so a lot of women will use Neroli. that time of month. Emotional exhaustion, nervousness, depression. So this is a really commonly used issue with Neroli. And then skin regeneration. So it's very good for the skin. So there are some others you can see.
It's really good
What would
for
you add,
like
Pam?
hormonal support. It's a good women's health oil and for libido, actually. So a lot of people keep this right on their nightstand.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be shy. That's the truth, okay? That's the truth. And actually, somebody said she got it for the first time a couple years ago, and her husband had looked through her book, and he was like, oh, I know what that oil is good for, because he looked through the book, so he had picked it out and wanted her to get it. So that's what it's for. And your skin. I love to put it under my
Smart
eyes.
guy.
I keep it in my bathroom.
Yeah, the florals, you know, that, so you guys, what Neroli is it's orange blossoms.
Yeah.
So you know how sweet they smell? So that's all it is. So on that libido front, the oil, Neroli is the oil of shared purpose and partnership. So unifying and stabilizing, particularly helpful for calming troubled hearts in a relationship conflict. Perceived stagnation in a relationship can cause despair and apathy. So you guys, Neroli right over the heart would be very helpful there. Neroli assists with the positive evolution of sexual intimacy between individuals who have been together long enough to experience significant contrast in their sexual relationships. So, you know, these oils, they go far beyond just, you know, head tension or stomach ache. They have these other properties that you might not even know about.
Love it.
So that's
love this
Neroli.
oil so much.
Love
it's
Neroli.
Divine. It's feminine, but not overly feminine. It's like grounding also, I feel. So with that, you get spearmint and lime free. You want to do spearmint first, which I'll say this is one of, I oftentimes prefer spearmint over peppermint. Like they're both mints, but they're different. And I'm just a spearmint junkie. I'm not gonna lie.
So here, let me show you the book. So notice, you guys, I mean, Pam and I don't know the ins and outs of every oil, all of them, right? We just have the book, and that's really what doTERRA is all about, empowering us. So spearmint, indigestion, colic, nausea, muscle aches, bad breath, heavy menstruation. So I would highlight the nausea because I know of really good success story of a child who had motion sickness, and the Tamer blend that doTERRA has for kids has spearmint in it. And I think that also has ginger in it, I think. So I think those together really helped him. But then look at that, the other uses, right?
Spearmint for me, it's also the oil of confident speech, which I think is in the emotions book. So I like to use it before I'm about to teach or maybe have a difficult conversation, so that I can find clarity in my voice and expressing myself. So, but I will do what you guys just saw me do, like put a drop in my hands and even just like lick it because it's a breath freshener and it's energizing. But I just also put a drop in my water and lime, which is great for like the summertime. Spearmint and lime together. It's very tropical.
Oh, yum. So yeah, like Pam says, oil of confident speech inspires clarity of thought, and confident verbal expression.
Love this oil.
Helpful remedy for those who really struggle with communicating clearly for a wide range of reasons. So I know people will put spearmint on their throat chakra, really open that up, help with speech.
Good for that, for sure.
Really helps.
And then the next one that comes free is lime.
A bit of lime.
So like I said, I just put spearmint and lime in my water together. You can add that to drinks to make fun summer drinks with that, but also it smells really good in the diffuser together, these two. So I love that they're paired together as the two free oils for Thursday with Neroli. So lime, you want to do lime?
Yeah, this funny chronic cough. I actually didn't know lime was great for that in the oil until recently when Emily had a bad cough. So cold, sore throats, cold sores. It's a strong antioxidant, helps with bacterial infections and mental clarity. So look at all these, right? And like I said earlier, they have so many different uses because of the number of chemical constituents in them. So kind of when in doubt, use the citrus oil. That's what I always think. Put a few drops in your water, really helps with all of these.
And a note for you guys, just a reminder for you seasoned oilers or new people, the oils that are photosensitive are going to tell you that on the label. So always look at your bottles. There's not a lot of words on your bottles, but make sure you look at them before you're applying them to your skin, because citrus oils it says to avoid sunlight or UV rays for up to 12 hours after applying product, because it will make you more susceptible to burning. So just be mindful of that. We're in the summertime when you're using them. You can drink it. You can put it in your water and drink it. That's fine. I'm talking about topical use in an area that is going to be exposed in the sun. So bottom of the feet, you should be good. Drinking it, good. Diffusing it, good. Just be mindful.
And on the emotional side, lime is a oil of zest for life. So it imbues the soul with the zest for life. When individuals have been weighed down by discouragement or grief, lime elevates them beyond the mire. So sorry guys, that's my dog. So really a really good one, again, for what we're, I mean, still kind of going through, right? All of the stress from really helping us find that zest for life. So yeah, those two are awesome. What was the one thing? Oh, I add this to my water often, but I also add it to, I make avocado toast and I mash up avocado with everything but the bagel seasoning and some salt and lime and nutritional yeast, put it on toast. It's so good. I'm going to make a reel about that. Yeah. Okay, so that's Thursdays. Buy one, get two free. And then Fridays is going to be our last one, and that's buy DigestZen, get peppermint free. So we'll go over DigestZen first. And just so you know, DigestZen is normally, like on Friday, if you want to just get this one, it is $34. And then peppermint is $24. So you're getting this for free. DigestZen is an awesome oil. Karen will show you the book. And I mean, so many people, literally the door is open to natural solutions and essential oils with doTERRA because of their experience with DigestZen. It is so amazing and helps people right away and gives really good, fast results. Not oils give you like a fast result, especially if it's a deeper problem that you have going on. You're going to need to use them every day consistently to start feeling a difference. But DigestZen, it works really fast. Yeah, this one really was, it was the first one my husband allowed me to apply to him on his stomach, and it helped a lot. So like Pam said, stomach upset, gas and bloating, diarrhea and constipation, IBS, food poisoning, nausea. So all of the things, you know, digestion related. And I like to point out what's in there is really what you see in like a digestion tea, right? If you go buy like yellow teas at the store, it's just much more powerful. So you can see there, parasites also, sinusitis. That was interesting when I found that out. For sinus issues, rubbing a little bit of digestion on your and I heard on your belly button on a regular basis. So probably working with the gut microbiome to change the bacterial, you know, composition in your nose. And then on the emotional side, it's the oil of assimilation. So if you think about digestion, right? It has powerful emotional quality for supporting individuals who lack interest in life and the physical world. This individual may have tendency to take on too much at once. This overload of information and stimulation may lead to an emotional form of indigestion, where the person cannot break down life experiences into palatable forms.
Yes.
So super interesting, right? So for that, apply to your stomach, inhale, or apply use under your tongue in a capsule or in water.
I need to put that on right now. So I'm putting it on my belly. And I'm going to just tell you two really things about DigestZen. It just works so fast. Motion sickness for sure. So in the car, if somebody gets motion sickness, but also literally if somebody is backed up and needs to poo, it works really fast. Like it's saved my kids so many times. And if you have kids, you know, when they're a baby and you start introducing solids, or when they're a toddler and they're potty training, or even beyond that, a lot of times it's like connected to emotions. If they're feeling anxious or something, they hold it and then they get kind of backed up and uncomfortable and their belly hurts. It's usually because they have to poop. So I put it on my kids, rub it in clockwise, and it works so fast. Like, I kid you not. And I tell this to people when I teach classes. So I had someone in my class a few months ago. She was pregnant, and she was like really uncomfortable. She was at the end of her pregnancy and really backed up and could not go. And I was like, I'm telling you, put that on your belly and you're going to go. And kid you not, as soon as she got home, she texted me and was like, I went. I'm like, I told you. And it had been like a good couple days for her. So I'm not afraid to talk about poop because I know everyone has experienced that, and you know how uncomfortable it is. So you need a solution. And this is so much cheaper than buying the teas anyway. Like, yeah, it's $34, but there's 250 drops in here. So you use one drop at a time, and you can use it for your whole family. And it's so simple. So love this oil so much. So that's DigestZen. This will be Fridays, buy one, get one. And the free one is Peppermint, which is cool that that's paired together. You want to show us Peppermint, Karen?
Yeah. So peppermint's like one of the most versatile oils out there. It's kind of a gateway oil for a lot of people. Let's just talk about the top uses: headache and migraines, digestive upset, asthma, and cough. So that would be apply on your chest and the lung reflex points or diffuse. Bad breath, of course, low energy, muscle and joint pain, and high temperatures. So I had a good experience with this one last night. My son has COVID. And just temperature-wise really helped bring it down and very quickly. So other uses, look at how many, right? So many. I'd say the one that has helped me the most is this low energy mental fog. I actually apply, it says 1 or 2 drops in water or diffuse. I like to put 1 drop on the roof of my mouth, like with my thumb. And it like opens up my sinuses, number one, and then it gives me a pop of energy that just is like better than coffee.
Same. And I have everyone do that when they
Yep.
experience peppermint for the first time. We usually do a drop in the hands, rub the temples, rub the back of the neck and the shoulders, and then I have them do that same thing. Put it on the roof of their mouth. It's super powerful.
Yep, so good. So emotionally, peppermint is the oil of a buoyant heart. Peppermint brings joy and buoyancy to the heart and soul. It invigorates body, mind, and spirit, and reminds individuals that life can be happy and they don't have to be controlled by fear. So the power of peppermint can be felt most in times of discouragement or despair. You guys, I have actually a really neat, quick testimonial to give on this kind of aspect of it. My daughter recently had, she has a chronic illness that flares up every now and then. And she had a really rough time a few months back, and she wasn't complaining like emotionally about it. She just say it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. But she was helping me fill up some sample bottles of peppermint. And all of a sudden she goes, Mom, I just feel like nothing's going right. And peppermint, actually, if you look at the negative side of it, it helps us release the feeling of being like disheartened, like everything is going wrong. And it was so interesting to me because she never said that the whole time she was sick until she was sitting there with peppermint in sample bottles in front of her. So it really helps to release that so we can get back to having a buoyant heart. So when that happened, when she said that, I thought, let me go see what the emotional quality of it.
And so it helped her process. And she was holding that in, and she didn't know how to deal with that or handle it or say it out loud or speak it into existence. And now that once she said it, she's able to process it and like let it go, right? So, I love that. Yeah, peppermint's an oil I use every single day for sure. It's just the brain fog thing. It helps me wake up in the morning, and I use it before I work out because it opens your airways. If you can get more oxygen to your blood, then you're going to have a better performance and feel better. So that's why I love using it before. That is all of the oils that will be featured as the buy one get ones today until Friday. Remember, we said the bonus free oil you get if you get the whole box, which it's just smart. If you want to get at least 2 of these, you might as well get the box. But like we said, it's 50% sold out. So you're going to want to do that today, like as soon as possible. And if you get the box, you get this bonus oil of Copaiba Touch. So we'll tell you about Copaiba Touch real quick because Copaiba we have in a regular oil, but I love that they offer it in this touch now. And what that means is it's diluted with coconut oil, and you can just apply it right to your skin.
So Copaiba comes from the Amazon, and I grew up using it because my mom is from Brazil, and it's so versatile, and it works on the endocannabinoid system, similar to the, well, it's a system that CBD works on, but in a different way. But look how many different things it's good for: headaches and migraines, pain and inflammation, that's huge. Mood disorders and panic attacks, 1 drop under the tongue in the morning, at night. And then here it says massage a drop into the webs of hands. Let's see some other ones. High blood pressure, apply to the bottoms of the feet, and overall detoxification through the bladder. But look at how many other uses. And I would say the top use, really, in my opinion, is pain and inflammation and mood. That's what I think it's most powerful for. And it's because of the beta-caryophyllene in it.
I actually have been using this oil with my dog because he's getting really old and he's a big dog and his hips are obviously bothering him and he's having a hard time walking. So I have been giving him Copaiba and I just let him lick it. I mean, I have the regular bottle. I'll put a drop and I let him lick it, or you can put a drop in their water. But also I just take it and I rub it into his hips and his spine. And I give him like a little doggy massage. And every time I do that, he is walking a little better for the rest of the day. And I swear it's working. It helps with inflammation, and that's why it's helping him so much. And like Karen mentioned about CBD oil, it's not, but it does work through the same pathways, which is why it helps with anxious feelings and discomforts and inflammation. So I tell people, like, if you're using CBD oil and it's working for you, like, keep doing it. But some people are, I don't know, uncomfortable with it, or it is more expensive too than Copaiba, and they do a lot of similar things. And some people, they use both because that's really what helps them. So everyone is unique and different, but this is a great oil to have on hand because it's safe to use for your pets, your kids. You can roll it right on. It's good for like itchy skin, any skin stuff, and the pain, which is awesome.
And then emotionally, it's the oil of unveiling. So it helps individuals connect with their past. Individuals in need of Copaiba often find that vulnerable self-awareness work reveals unresolved pain in hidden recesses of the heart, mind, and body. So very good for those who have done something that causes guilt or shame to undergo appropriate remorse and then move on. Remembering that forgiveness of the self is also necessary. Yeah. And then this one has 2 pages in this book, which I think is interesting. So there's so much on the emotional front as well.
So awesome.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yep.
And so that one's free
with
the box, only with the box.
And the last one that you get for free, only if you're a new customer. Remember we said if you're a new customer, there's an extra free oil. If you're a current customer, don't worry. You're not getting jaded in any way because you have the opportunity to order through your loyalty rewards program. And if you're a current customer and you order it that way, you're still going to get free shipping and you're going to earn $13 to $40 in free product credit because customers with doTERRA have the option to use our loyalty rewards program. It's totally optional, but it's free and it's the best, smartest way to order because you get tons of free stuff. They give away a free product every month and you earn a percentage back in product credit every time you order over $50, 50 PV. So you're still getting free stuff, but if you are a brand new customer, you get a bonus free oil with, Karen has a promo code, so message us for it. And it's Lavender Touch, so she'll show you lavender.
Yeah, lavender, one of the powerhouses out there. So stress and anxiety, sleep, skin irritations. It's like all things calming. Mind, body, and then spirit. Look at the emotional side, emotionally. So lavender aids verbal expression and calming the mind. It's the oil of communication and calm. So really, if you just feel like anything calm is needed, reach for your lavender. And I love that the touch version is so easy to apply, like to our temples. Back of the neck is a really good area, really to helping to calm the mind. Here, when you apply it here, you end up kind of smelling it for a while. So it's just a great one to have. And then also kids, cuts and scrapes.
And itchiness. Like my daughter, we just touched a bunch of like plants and she got really itchy. My 4-year-old, she was like, arms itch like all over her. And sometimes it happens when I'm petting my dog, actually, something in his dander, I get irritated. So I roll lavender on it when that happens. And that's what I did with her to help take the itch away. Also, you saw me rubbing it on my throat because it's the oil, it's of communication and calm. So I love to pair it with spearmint, the oil of confident speech and communication, if I need help with opening my throat chakra and balancing that and having hard conversations or communicating clearly. So, yeah, that's all the oils, guys. I'm going to just kind of lower, I put them all in rows so you can see them. So those are the 9 oils featured this week, one or a pair each day, or a trio, this one's the trio, or you can get the whole box and then you get the Copaiba. And if you're new, you get the lavender. Oh, look, do you see how I did that? Like that, guys? Good visual right there, huh? So please message Karen or I if you're new. We will help you get started, or the person you've been working with in doTERRA. If you are a current customer, you just log into your account, and if you need help with that, we will help you. But I love that you are in control of that, so you can decide what to do. Just remember, if you only want one of these deals, that they're 24-hour deals. So don't wait. Just get them first thing in the morning.
Yep. And the box
Yes.
is
So the box is going to
sold
sell
out
out real soon. So, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know we went longer than we wanted to, but hopefully you hung with us because there's some really cool benefits to these oils and you need to know.
Yeah. Ask
Okay.
any questions
All
if you
right.
haven't.
Bye.